Yo, how you doing, people? Yeah, probably wondering where I've been, man. Check that shit out, huh? Shit, yeah. I got 7 broken ribs. 4 of those ribs are broken in multiple places. I was laid up in the hospital for like 2 weeks. And I've been out for a couple weeks, but I haven't been feeling right. I basically can't sleep the right way. I sleep when I can. It's a lot of hurt, a lot of pain I'm going through right now. Got into a motorcycle accident. Somebody cut me off while I was going the right way. I was going through a light at an intersection, and someone decided to cut the light and cut me off, and I ran into them. Broken seven broken ribs. 4 of them broken in multiple places, all different ways, and everything. But anyway, I wanted to give you a little piece of what I was thinking about from Rikers Island. Because this is what my channel was based off of when I started it, Rikers Island Stories. I'm going to tell you about the first time I got on the bus and I was going to Rikers Island for the first time. The stuff that went through my mind, the emotions that I felt. Let me give you a little bit of insight how it was. I mean, I did have some experience already with going to like a place, something like this, when I went to Spofford. And I had to go through all that, and I winded up, that's another story for another time. So, but it didn't make any difference. I still, while I was there, there's a long bridge that connects Queens to Rikers Island. And it takes a couple minutes just to drive across it. It's like, the bridge is like 1.5 miles long or something like that. And I mean, you could quote me. You don't quote me. I might be wrong. I don't know exactly how long that bridge is, but I know it's a long-ass bridge. I've been across it too many times, unfortunately. And basically, that first time we got to that bridge, the bus stopped, and I heard the brakes go, you know what I mean? Like, as it stopped, and we were waiting. And I felt like I don't know, like a ball in my throat right here, and it just kind of like, it got real tight and heavy, and it just dropped. That's how it felt, going to Rikers Island for, being on that bus, going across that bridge for the first time. Like it just dropped, and all I could think of is like, damn, like this is like, now this is my life. Like I've become a criminal, even though I was a criminal as a teenager too. Juvenile stuff and whatever. But like, first time, luckily, I didn't get in trouble or get arrested until I was 19, so I didn't go to the adolescence. That was one thing I didn't have to experience when I went to Rikers Island. I experienced all that shit in Spofford, man, and juvenile facilities when I went upstate as a kid. So, whatever. So, after I felt, that ball dropped down, like, it went from like here to right here, and I was just like, ugh. It felt like a weight on my chest. And another ball formed right here, tight little ball. And once that ball, like it dropped and this ball formed, it just generated tears in the corners of my eyes, man. And it felt so bad. We made that turn. We started making that turn onto the bridge, and we started going across that bridge. And luckily I was all the way in the back of the bus, and there was nobody, sitting around next to me. And, some tears rolled out the sides of my face. And all I could think of was like, damn, now I'm an adult criminal. And that was like, it was a changing experience for me, like I'll never forget that. Like, it was really, like, it made me start thinking about what I was doing in life. And but being, I was still young, 19 years old. I took a deep breath, blew it out, like this, like regained my composure and just thought to myself, that's it. You're going. That's it. No more crying. I wiped off my face. And then from there on in, once I did all that while we were going across that bridge. And that was a terrifying experience. That was not terrifying, but it was a frightful experience, but it was more sad to me that I was on that bus going across, becoming an adult criminal. I can't tell you it wasn't terrifying to me because I'd already been through so much. But it made me feel really tore up inside and sad and felt bad about myself. It points towards you, what you've done, and you think about it. And but I took that breath and gained my composure and said, that's it. I got to roll with the punches now and see how it is. Let's go on. Let's go. And by the time I got across that bridge, I went through all these different emotions. Fright, sadness, a little bit of terror. I tell you, the most I felt was the biggest emotions that I felt were sadness for myself and what I was doing, So, and how I thought about myself, what it made me feel towards myself. That's what was the most, that weighed on me on that trip across the bridge. And that first, I don't know what other people felt when they first went across that bridge, but I'm pretty sure just about everybody who crosses that bridge for the first time, they have some type of feeling, some type of way, towards themselves or others or whatever, because that first time you cross that bridge, it's such a long ride. And even though it only takes a minute and a half a minute to a minute and a half to cross the bridge, it feels like you're on that bridge for a half an hour, man. And you're looking at all the buildings, and they're getting bigger and bigger as you get across, and you start seeing the parking lots of all the cars, people that work there and whatnot. And, that was my first experience going into Rikers Island, getting on that bus. I was more, I guess the fright and terror kind of was the bus ride to the bridge. And then when I got to the bridge, it was more or less sadness and grief that I felt for myself, and basically I felt bad for myself. Why did, what is, I kind of questioned myself, what is wrong with you that you had to, get into all of this and come here, But, it was a life-changing experience, and, I had to basically, survive in that place, and so I sucked it all up and just rolled with the punches. I mean, I didn't have every experience that I had in there was not great, but it wasn't the worst. I held my own, to a point where I guess it bothered me that I was there, but I didn't let it bother me. You know what I mean? That's how my mentality formed, once I got into there. But that bus ride, man, was wow, it makes your head spin. And it makes you think about a lot of stuff. And, I know they're closing Rikers Island soon, but they're still open for a while. So, you still got a chance if you've never been there to have that first bus ride. I hope you don't. But I'm telling you, it sucks. So, try to stay away from that, do what you gotta do to stay away from crime, man, because I don't wish that on nobody. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all peoples a little shout out, say what's up. I'm still doing my videos. I was out of commission for a month from the hospital and everything from breaking my ribs, but yo, I'm alive. I'm gonna keep making videos. Thanks for coming to my channel. Hit the subscribe, like, and yo, hopefully you'll see my videos over and over, like new ones. Alright? Thanks.